Assalamu alaikum. Hi my dear students. How are you? I hope you are doing well. Today in this video lesson we are going to study grammar. Okay. So this is the first class we are studying grammar. Okay. Previous class and all we have studied only lesson only. So in this class we are going to study grammar. Okay. So in your textbook page number 59, um, it's about adjectives. Okay, it's about adjectives, but before studying the adjectives we should know about what is parts of speech. Okay, what do you mean by parts of speech? I think most of the students know the answer, but a few students they don't know what is parts of speech. Okay, for example, in a sentence, okay, for example, I'll write you, she goes to the school. So this is the sentence. Okay, so the grammarians they form the rules and regulations. Okay, so they have given each word for one name. Okay, for each word it has one name. She goes to the school. She is, they usually say, noun. Understand? Noun. Verb. Goes is the verb, action word. To the school is also noun. Okay, place of noun. Otherwise we call it as adjective also. Understand? So here we are going to study what is parts of speech. Understand? In English the main parts of speech are, what are the words? Okay, noun, pronoun, adjective, determiner, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction and interjection. Understand? So first noun, pronoun, adjective, determiner, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction and interjection. So what is a noun? So it's a parts of speech. Okay, usually 8 parts of speech in our English language. Understand? So now first one is noun. What do you mean by noun? You know the answer. Okay, I think you know the answer. What is a noun? Noun is a name of a place, name of a thing, name of a animal, name of a bird, name of a person. Okay, so wherever the names comes we call it as a noun. For example, in a sentence you have, for example, she, I have written, Aisha goes to the school. Okay, Aisha is a name. In the sentence Aisha is a name, so we call it as a noun. Understand? So here she, I have written. What is this? She is a pronoun. Understand? She is the pronoun. Names comes means we have to identify as noun. So she comes means we have to identify as pronoun. Understand? So first one I told you, noun. So wherever in a sentence the names comes means we call it as a noun. And then pronoun I told you, instead of putting the names we should put the pronoun. Okay, for example, Aisha goes to the school and she enters into the classroom. So the second sentence I am not using the Aisha. Instead of using her name I am using she. Okay, for boys also, for any boy name comes means first Muhammad. Okay, and second one in the same sentence I won't use the name. Instead of using the name I am using he. Okay, for boys we can use it he, for girls we can use it as she. So he, she, it comes means we call it as a pronoun. Understand? So noun is wherever the names comes. It might be a place name, it might be a thing name, pencil, a Bombay, okay, and then what else? I told you, name Aisha, like that. Bird name, peacock, tiger, wherever the names comes, noun. So where instead of coming the names, if you put she is, she it, we called it as a pronoun. Understand? Slight difference only, pronoun and noun. And then what? Adjective. Okay, adjective only we are going to see now. Okay, so adjective is, what do you mean by adjective? For example, that day I told you, the same example I'll tell you. That is in another class I told you. So, a black cat sat on the wall. So, cat is a noun. Okay, name of the animal. And then the black is the adjective. Describing the adjective. It modifies the noun. It describing the noun. It modifies the noun. So we call it as an adjective. Understand? So for example, black cat. Okay. Yellow flower. Flower is a, what is that? Noun. Yellow is the adjective. Understand? It describes a noun. We call it as an adjective. And then next one, determiner. Determiner means, for example, her cloth, that book, okay, is pen. We are determining, point outing, okay, point outing, that we call it as a determiner. Understand? And then very, very important in the sentence. What is that? Verb. V-E-R-B. If the verb is not in the sentence, it's incomplete sentence. Okay, so verb. Here verb, where it is? Here goes. What do you mean by verb? It's action word. Action word. For example, what I'm doing, I'm teaching. Okay, it's action. What the person is doing. What the thing is doing. What the animal is doing. Okay, so whatever the noun was doing, that is, we call it as a verb. Okay, action word. Understand? So next one is a verb. I think everybody knows, action word. What I am doing, I am teaching, like that. Dancing, jumping, swinging, these are verb. What do you mean by adverb? What do you mean by adverb? Adverb means she walks slowly. Okay, so it modifies the verb. Adjective modifies the noun. Adverb modifies the verb. Understand? For example, she walks slowly. Walks is the verb. And how she walks we are describing. Okay, so that is slowly, fastly. So it describes a verb, we call it as a adverb. Understand? Preposition. What do you mean by preposition? Preposition means very easy. At, on, from. Understand? At school. Okay, you have to bring the notes you have to submit the notes at school. Okay, and then he was born on 1935, like that. That is preposition. Okay, on, from, with, like that. And then conjunction. What do you mean by conjunction? Conjunction is a connecting word or connecting the sentence. For example, but. Okay, for a sentence you will have but, and then in between you have and. Okay, so it's a connecting word. Connecting word is, we call it as a usually it might be so, but, and what is and, it will come. We call it as a conjunction. And interjection. What do you mean by interjection? Interjection means sudden feeling. For example, you are seeing a beautiful garden. Oh wow, what a beautiful garden. Suddenly you are expressing. So exclamatory, okay, we call it as exclamatory sentence. So sudden feeling, we called it, we say it as, what is that, interjection. Understand? How tall the building is, like that. So parts of speech. What are the 8 parts of speech in English? So here, a noun, pronoun, adjective, determiner, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction and interjection. Okay, before that we don't have determiner. Now they added the determiner. Before that we have noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction and interjection. But now they added determiner also. So totally 9 parts of speech now they are telling. Understand? So here in this lesson, so actually parts of speech is not in your textbook, but basic grammar you should know that. So that's why I taught you now. Okay. So now we are going to see what is an adjective. In your textbook you have adjective. Adjective, I told you, it describes the noun. It describes the noun. The same thing I will teach you in the next class also, don't worry. Okay, the words in bold in this sentence describe the nouns. These words belong to the word class called adjective. For example, I'll write you. What is it? Adjective. Okay, so here a gigantic wave lifted. The gigantic wave lifted the raft. The shipwreck lesson, no, the same lesson only. Okay, a gigantic wave lifted the raft. So wave is a, what is that? Sea. Okay, wave is a sea. So it's a noun. Gigantic is the adjective. So it describes the how the wave. It's a very very huge wave, a gigantic wave. So it describes the noun. So what are the words it describes the noun? We called it as a adjective. So here this is adjective. Understand? So and then another also they given, a rough wave push the rafts. Understand? A rough wave push the. So again wave is a, what is that? Noun. And then a rough wave, very what is that? Strong and heavy wave. Okay, it describes the wave. So here where is that adjective? Rough is the adjective. A rough wave push the rafts. Understand? It pushing the rafts. So it describing the noun. So wherever the word it describes the noun, we called it as the adjective. Understand? So here adjectives have 3 degrees of comparison. Okay, adjectives have 3 degrees of comparison. What is that? What is it? Positive degree, and then comparative degree, and then superlative degree. Okay, adjective have 3 degrees of comparison. Understand? So the adjective word, it can be split into positive, comparative, superlative according to the sentence. Okay, understand? First example is serenity was strong. The word strong is the positive degree. Second one is serenity was stronger than the sea. So the man was comparing to the sea. So it's a comparative degree. First one is serenity was strong. That is that. Okay. So it's a positive degree. It's a sentence. Second one is serenity was stronger than the sea. So the man was comparing to the sea. So that we call it as a comparative degree. So adjectives have three degrees of comparison. One is positive degree, second one is comparative degree, and the third one is superlative degree. Superlative degree is what? It's very very important. His serenity was the strongest. Okay, he is the highest. Okay, he is the best students. Okay, so the superlative, no comparison. If in a man or a thing was no comparison to anybody, we call it as a superlative degree. What is that? Aisha is the tallest in the class. Okay, so he is the tallest. No one can compare to her. So that that is what is superlative degree is, they are the topmost. Okay, so in adjective we have what is this? Positive degree, comparative degree, and superlative degree. Positive is just a statement about one person. Comparative means comparing to one or another person. Superlative means they are the topmost, best one. Okay, highest score in the class, like that. Understand? So I have started only. Next class I'll give you more example, don't worry. So I just started the basic thing. In adjective I'll give you more examples. So if you have any doubt in this class about adjective grammar or anything, parts of speech, you can ask me through mobile. Okay, I'm happy to help you. Understand? So until then, take care. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you.